Okay, guys, welcome to video 3, and this is where I want to go in about the first thing that, like, the brain must feel. So before we go on, you understand where most people start wrong. I want to show you the first thing the human brain must feel, and then before it will ever sign up to your event or raise your hand or click what you're offering. And this is the part that most people like completely totally miss, because they think like they sign up, they feel excited. They don't. They sign up when they feel safe. Okay. And as I say, I have literally stripped around 120 sign-up sequences and monitored some people in some groups I am before I even taught all this. This is why I know it works, because I used it, I've watched it, I watched how they use it, and I now decided to give it, first of all, to my academy and then out to the world. So let me explain. A cold audience does not know you. And I say that because I have people in my academy and in my inner circle who nurture, and they do a lot of work in their Facebook groups. So when they get people to sign up from their Facebook group, or the gurus get people to sign up, you might look sometimes and go, oh, but Nicola, they're not doing like all the things you're telling me to do in this video. This is because they've already covered some of it, maybe in one of their books or in their Facebook group. So remember, what I'm teaching you now is completely to take a cold audience who don't trust you. They don't know you. They're not sitting there, like hoping you succeed. They are protecting themselves because the brain is asking one question: safe. Psychologically, like physically safe. So this is why you can say like all the right things and get nothing, because the brain does not move forward until it feels safe enough to listen. So safety becomes before the interest, safety becomes before like the desire, and safety becomes before the trust, and definitely before like any sign up. And then people say, yeah, but Nicola, what about all that other stuff like you're learning with like the low ticket and stuff like that? That all starts with like sometimes a $7. It's a very low friction and a complete different thing. Okay. This is about taking a cold audience to sign up. And this is where people make a mistake. They think it comes from, your credentials, fancy website, perfect branding, big claims. You could put all that in, but if you still don't give them the clarity, the brain relaxes when it understands. So if they understand, who is this for? What is this? What's going to happen next? If the brain cannot understand those things, it's like, Type me in the chat if you've ever read something, watched something, or somebody's been trying to sell you something and you've went, is this for me? I feel a bit, you don't feel completely 100% convinced. Me, Pete says me, Hannah says me, Christine says me, Paul says yes. Okay, so we've all felt that a bit dodgy, a little bit of a dodgy feeling, because we're literally not 100% convinced. So think about your event or your post or your invite. If somebody lands on it and has to think, what is this? Is this for me? What am I signing up for? That hesitation immediately will make them go, the brain doesn't feel safe. And this is why people who were interested, but they didn't sign up. They were curious, their brain was never relaxed. The curiosity gets attention, safety gets action. So let me make it clear, right? People do not sign up to events because they are lazy. They do not sign up to your offer because they are broke. And they do not ignore your link because they don't think it was good enough for them. They stopped because the brain never settled. And this is what I'm going to show you, the order. You cannot motivate like a guarded brain. And people go, well, what do you mean by that, Nicola? Can you imagine trying to go, how difficult it is to go motivate some people who are in prison, in jail? Okay, the guard standing there, they're behind like their cell. So think about like that. Think about the same thing online, right? You cannot pressure a guarded brain, and you cannot like kind of hype it up. We must calm it first. So in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how the brain decides whether, you know, is this like for me, someone like me? And at that moment, where most sign-ups quietly die, I'm going to show you how that doesn't happen. And when everything else can look right, once you see this, guys, you will immediately understand and go, you know, why do they watch everything but they never take the next step? I'm going to show you in the next video why they never take the next step and how they can take the next step.